It used to be hard for this family to run and play in their yard. That big pooch left its business all over. Dad would spend his time cleaning up puppy messes. Now, I make sure the yard is clean so they can play without worry. Yes, there really is a poop fairy.
Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless. Do you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you're qualified? Your local real estate agent, Antoinette Ware, is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years. Serving Toledo and surrounding areas.
Are you tired of driving around a dirty car? Say hello to the ultimate solution for your car. Quick Auto Detail, home, work, or wherever. Their mobile car spa will clean and shine your car anytime and anywhere. Their products are gentle on your car's paint, and they use only the highest quality materials. Book your appointment now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
And hey, it is Smooth Tim, and welcome to another Thursday episode of the Now You Know Show. And just so you do know, it is my simple pleasure to bring to you the world's sexiest granny, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
That's right. Well, now, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depending on where you are in this great world today, I am Queen. Gotcha. Silvy on this.
Snoozing for a second, didn't you?
On this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Smooth, how are you today?
I am doing terrific on this Thursday evening, Queen. It's been quite a week. And how are you doing?
Well, as always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious,
yes.
I suppose. It's 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you are always simply.
I know. Amazing. Ooh, you better know that's the truth. I am amazing. Huh. But you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing. We have some amazing kings and queens, my good friends from all over, bringing you inspirational, encouraging. We're going to sum her up and say it's
simply a potpourri of entertainment, Queen.
Potpourri of entertainment, all coming from the heart, just for you, baby. That's right. So you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get the super greatness we have in store for you. You know, later on in the show, we have the Now You Know show question of the week, where my good kings and queens, my good friends, video in their answer to the show question of the week, which will be followed up by a special video showcase. And my good man Smooth will provide some clues along the way. Then we'll reveal just who
throughout the
this
show, we'll
is.
drop a clue, see if you can figure out who it just might be or
Yes.
what it just might be.
Yes, yes. But before we get anything going, because we have a super fantastic show for you, I don't start that out without giving shout outs to my good friends, my good kings and queens all over, like you, Pepper Gomez, and Wake Up Music Rocks, Holistic Health Advocate Marva Riley, Marie McKenzie and the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute, Carmen Jewel and Massage Therapy by Carmen, Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company, and the Simone Family Foundation. A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford, Daniel Roy,
Shout out to you.
Kinsley Petiniot, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kennette Rawls.
Shout out to you.
To Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Petiniot, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejour.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, that's right.
Shout out to you.
Jonathan Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, LP and Cynthia, Melvin and Teresa, Kaki, and Mike.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yippee-ow.
Say what?
Yippee-ow.
Mm-hmm. To Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls. Hey.
Shout out to you.
Let me pause, if I may, for a moment and clear my throat. Here we go.
Woof, woof, meow. Ready.
Don't knock it till you try it. Pamela Anderson, C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanima, Webster Rido Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Irialua.
Shout out to you.
Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, DJ Team Broke, 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross.
Top of the day, mate. Top of the day, mate.
Okay. There is a Gabanesa. Christine Lewis Sanderson, James and Audrey, Series Edition, and Nana Linda Hartley.
Stop. Shout out to you.
Had to clear my throat while I speak. You like that?
Ready.
Edith Verhoek, Queen D. Brown, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Melody Gorb Dobb, Miguel Montebon, Brian Pearson, Brenda Ramirez, and my good friend, Joe Mack.
Shout out to you.
That's right. Woo! Hey, listen, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you would love for us to represent and shout out, we will hook you up 3 days a week. Every Tuesday with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Every Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits. And again, every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. As we bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Well, you already know. Check this resource out. And when we get back, hey, the ball is rolling with super greatness we have in store for you on the Now You Know Show. Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mint, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah.
I am. You're in there.
In there, baby. Yeah. Oh, I love saying yeah. You know what I'm saying? You do too. I heard you. Well, we know what? We are honored that you are here on this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. We're going to get the balls rolling with the super greatness that we have in store for you.
All the above.
Have in store for you, starting out with Pamela Anderson, who's making a difference worldwide, making a difference within the community, bringing awareness to all Alzheimer's and dementias. In conjunction with the Alzheimer's Association, the Queen Silvy Show, we are so honored. You Pay attention and pay it forward as we enjoy her segment. You're not alone.
Dementia Talk with Pamela.
Hello, and I hope your day is going well, and I thank you for watching. You're not alone. Dementia Talk with Pamela. Now, I am Pamela Anderson, and I'm a former caregiver for my mom, Michele Boyd, who had dementia. And my brother John, he is living with dementia. Now, the fall season can make symptoms of dementias worse. Now, this is due to the reduction of daylight, which intensifies sundowning. Now, sundowning is the late day confusion, and it causes them to be more agitated. This also means you will have more shadows, and this does make them more irritable and more anxious, especially with the changes in daylight saving time. However, fall can also be a positive time. It can be a positive time for some activities that could stimulate the mind, help promote memory, and create some creativity, such as sensory crafts or engaging in some autumn scents, some autumn themes, and some autumn music. Now, some sensory-rich activities do include making potpourri or painting with some autumn colors. You can even work with Play-Doh. Now, there are some other things to help stimulate your mind, like sorting soft socks, because you do need to be mindful of seasonal transitions. Now, the end of daylight savings time can be very impactful because of the potential increase in sundowning symptoms. Now, take a look at this video for some more insight on sundowning.
Are there strategies to prevent sundowning? One of my favorite strategies to prevent sundowning is to get ahead of the behavior. Whenever you have a behavior that tends to happen repeatedly, like sundowning typically does, you want to get ahead of it. And what I mean by this is get them involved in some sort of pleasant event or activity prior to when that behavior usually takes place. So if they usually start sundowning around 4 p.m. in the afternoon, around 3:30, 3:45, get them engaged in something that is pleasant to them. Typically, when somebody with dementia is engaged in a pleasant event, they can't also at the same time be engaged in a difficult dementia-related behavior. You can also try applying an evening or late afternoon routine where there is a relaxing, enjoyable schedule that is usually followed, and that can help calm the person down and hopefully prevent the sundowning from happening altogether.
Now, fall is also the time to walk to End Alzheimer's in Toledo, Ohio. We'll be walking to End Alzheimer's in Toledo, Ohio on October 18th, 2025 at the Glass City Metro Park at 1505 Front Street. So come on and join in the walk. Now, next week, we'll share some events that you can do with your loved ones who has dementia in October. So tune in. Now, this is Pam, and I thank you for listening to me. And I can be reached on my Facebook support group page, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. And I do want you to remember that you are not alone.
Thank you, Pamela.
Remember, you are not alone.
And the walk's coming up soon, too.
It is coming up soon. You can get the information on that as well. There's a lot of more resources and information if you go to her Facebook group page, You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Pamela, we thank you so much for coming aboard this platform, making a worldwide difference on this terrific Thursday. Woo, how you doing? You doing all right? Well, you know the next question, don't you? What is it, Smooth?
Am I hungry?
All right, yeah, hungry. Don't ask Smooth. He's going to always say
24/7. 365.
He more hungrier than a craving pregnant woman. I tell you, he eats and eats and eats. But it's okay because LP has the answer for a lot of people who might be hungry, don't know what they want to eat. He goes around the United States checking out fast foods, and he smashes it in front of you. He rates it, and then you be the one to, you be the one to decide if you'd love to go check it out, and perhaps maybe you have. Well, this week he's at Smash Mouth.
That's what made me laugh.
Smash Mouth?
When you said, he smashes it, I'm like, he's at Smash Mouth. And
yes, sir. Smash Mouth Barbecue.
So he'll Smash Mouth in front of you, smashing some Smash Mouth.
Well, we're going to find out what it be like within his segment, LP's Flavor Review.
Went to Hamburger Hill to get me a burger, but them motherfuckers was closed due to a catering event. So I went next door to Smash Mouth Barbecue, cause them motherfuckers was open. And I had to see what it do. It was a nice, clean establishment. They had a bologna sandwich, so I had to get it. So let's take the panties off this bitch and see what she twerking with. And right off the bat, that bitch was wet. Had to put the napkins down in case she squirt on me. But it was a nice thick cut bologna. You can taste the coleslaw pairing up with that barbecue sauce on a nice thick cut bologna that was charred and grilled to perfection. But this chicken, $2 leg quarter Friday, it just tastes like some regular ass barbecue chicken, nothing spectacular. But that barbecue sauce, man, let me tell you about that. That shit was spectacular. Whatever they putting in that barbecue sauce, that shit good as fuck. 8.5.
It's those things to make you go,
Bologna sandwich.
8.5. I don't
Pretty
know.
good score.
I got to disagree with that. 8.5. It should be a little bit lower than that, I think, because 8.5 is actually for the barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce was the only thing he was spectacularly intrigued about.
Now, I'm a bologna sandwich person.
I know, but Queen don't do that.
But there's a place in between Findlay and Columbus
Yes.
in Waldo, Ohio.
Yes.
You say, where's Waldo?
Yes. Waldo got the bologna.
Waldo's got the bologna, baby. I'm telling you.
I don't do bologna either, but if I wanted some, I know Smooth know how to hook it up. But when it comes to that chicken,
They cut that. There's about a half-inch thick. Oh, my goodness, people.
bologna schmaloney.
Anyhow, let's move on from
I grew up
bologna.
on bologna, and I'm like, ain't no bologna, no more bologna, no. But nevertheless, anything close to that, better than that, including that chicken, Smooth got my back every time. Ain't that right, Smooth?
If you say so, Queen.
I sure do on this terrific Thursday. Hey, you can catch LP on his YouTube channel. Oh, so much is on a whole nother level there. I advise you to go there and subscribe as well. On the YouTube channel, LP's Flavor Review. Get your groove on. Find out what your man gonna cook you for dinner and stuff like that.
So
like
he smash mouth bacon or smash mouth barbecues, bologna sandwiches. Boy, say that 3 times fast.
I'm gonna pass on that bologna sandwich, but for those that like it, there it is.
Heat 5's pretty
Let
good.
me know if you tried it. Smash Mouth Barbecue. I think
Me?
that's Knoxville, Tennessee.
Is that where he's at?
Yeah.
So anyhow, he's usually not that generous, so it must be decent.
On this terrific Thursday. Ooh, Smooth, give me a clue.
Oh, a clue?
Who?
Okay.
Give me a clue about this video.
The video coming up?
Yeah.
The video coming up is actually, it features a female jazz blues singer. That's enough.
Well, give us another one in a minute, but right now, let us all get our blessings on. From superstar Kayne Petiniot, who's born blind and autistic, he is a man of God, a superior songwriter, blessing the world. And you're going to get your blessings on too within this segment, God's Word to be Heard with Kayne.
Hey, what is up? God bless each and every single one of you brothers and sisters. This is Superstar Kayne Petiniot here with another fantastic edition of God's Word to be Heard. So I normally do have a song that I'd like to perform for you each and every single week, and I absolutely love performing for you guys. But I really have something new that I would really like for each and every single one of you guys to think about. Some food for thought for you guys. Now this is a jar of sand. Okay? Now, what I'd like you all to do is imagine a teeny grain of sand on your finger. Right? That is your life. That tiny grain of sand on your finger is what represents your life. What car you drive, what home you live in, the clothes we're going to wear, everything that we all worry about lies inside that tiny grain of sand. Now here's an interesting tip for you guys. That sand that I just shown you came from Myrtle Beach. And my family actually had the opportunity to go to that beach. Now that beach represents eternity with God. So many people worry about the smallest little material things. What clothes they wear, what food they eat, what cars they're going to drive, what people think about them. So many people spend their entire lives worrying about their career and planning out their career. But nobody plans on eternity with Jesus. There is nothing in this life that is certain. The only thing that is certain is that we're all going to die. And the only thing that's going to matter at the end of the day is, did you know Jesus? Because all the material things that you worry about on this earth, you can't take none of that with you when you go. The only thing that you can take with you is your soul. Some people say, life is short, you better enjoy it. But I like to say, eternity is long. You better prepare for it. And eternity is too long to be too wrong about Jesus. So this is stuff I really, really want you guys to think about. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening. You guys can find me on Facebook, Kayne, Kayne, Petiniot, Petiniot, YouTube under Kayne, Kayne, the Christian rapper, also TikTok and on Messenger. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening, and God bless you.
Thank you, Kayne.
Yes, thank you so much, Kayne. Well, you got the word. Did you get it? Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
I knew that a long time ago. My parents used to tell me that all the time growing up. Grandparents, too. Can't take it with you.
That's right. That's right. They still do. In fact, we all pass that along. We say that to our children, grandchildren. And
Can't take it with you, son.
yeah, it's all material things, baby. It ain't going to go with you, you know. But nevertheless, thank you so much, Kayne Petiniot, for bringing the word, blessing the world. And, you know, those that look forward to music want, oh, no, Kayne didn't give me no music. Well, you got that covered, too. Because you can go to the YouTube channel, Kayne, the Christian rapper, and get your blessing and groove on at the same time. So do
He's
that
just
if you will.
dangling that carrot. You really want to see him, then go to his channel.
That's right. Get that and so much more right there, right there. Thanks, Kayne, for coming aboard this platform, blessing the world. Okay, Smooth, one more.
One more clue? Okay, you could find this artist, this female singer, down in Deep Ellum.
Texas.
And you say Deep Ellum, where in the heck is Deep Ellum, Tim?
Right.
Oh, that's a little
Texas.
part of downtown Dallas. Kind of sits in between downtown Dallas and the fairgrounds, and it's where all your jazz musicians, your blues musicians, it's huge in Deep Ellum. So
It is.
if you ever get to Dallas, make sure you visit Deep Ellum.
Or maybe carry a weapon these days because some crazy mugs down there, too, mixing in between all the goodness and greatness that they offer. But yes, it is. So
it's a busy
Texas,
place, so, hey. it
Texas is what we're looking forward to. A blues female. We'll reveal it in just a moment because right now, on this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, we aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you.
We're about to get crunched.
And you're about to, exactly, Smooth said it, you're about to get crunched. That's right, from Kaptain Krunchflakes. He is super creative, mega intelligent, bringing so much vision and creativity. You already know, and if you don't, find out within his segment, Kaptain Krunchflakes, Krunch Kove.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Woo! Baby! That was electrifying. That was so
interesting.
sharp. I'm telling you, I'm loving it. Especially because I can do those moves. What?
You know all
Bring
those
it?
dances?
I got that down to a T, baby. Yes. By the way, a championship sea dancer. So, yeah. Aside from that, I can do them moves. Those
That's
great.
what those medals are behind her there. You see that?
Well,
Look right over there.
don't tell them everything's smooth. But you know what? That was outstanding, Captain Krunchflakes. I mean, I can't wait till next week to see the rest. I mean, I can't wait for your series on television. I mean, because you are so, oh my God, if I knew the right person, they'd be calling you right now today. Right now.
Have
today.
you do some stuff for them.
Right now today. That's right. That was very good. I enjoyed the drumming, the guitar, and the dancing, the whole vision, and I'm looking forward to, because it is to be continued. So you all tune in next week to get that super greatness Captain Krunchflakes brings, and we thank you so much, Captain Krunchflakes, for coming aboard this platform on this terrific Thursday. Ooh, how you doing? I hope you're doing good, because Smooth is going to.
That's what I'm doing.
That's
here.
right. Recap that and just reveal whom.
Oh, quick recap.
And reveal it after you recap it.
I said that it is a blues jazz singer, female blues and jazz singer. Mm-hmm. You can catch her predominantly on stage down in Deep Ellum. That is a part of Dallas, downtown Dallas, actually,
Dallas, Texas.
Right off
some
of
that don't know.
Right off of 75, not I-75, but 75 in Texas. Anyhow, and the name of the artist is Carrie Lee Pie Jones, and the name of the song is "Do You Ever Think About Me?"
Do you? Well, do you ever think about me?
All the time.
I know you do. But it's a bad song. She is a BAD bad girl. I'm telling you, she can play. She can jam. You're going to find out for yourself, and you can also pass the word around for someone else. So come on in and get this super greatness. Carrie Lee Pie Jones ain't no joke. You're going to find out why in just a few moments, because we do still have the show question of the week, followed by Carrie Lee Pie Jones. Spread it around, if you will, on this terrific Thursday. We're going to get it going on some more, because I want to know, do you have, that Smooth has, a blue ink pen and something to write on? Journal, piece of paper, napkin. Hey, Smooth used to do it back in the day. Boing, writing on his hand, little cheater bug. But you know what? If that's what you need to do to follow through with putting the effort, making yourself a priority, taking notes of something important that can help you along the way, then that's all right with me. So let us all get it on, get our motivation, inspiration on with Michele Boyd segment, Empowering Moments with Michi.
Hey loves, welcome to Empowering Moments with Michi. I am Michele Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist. I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, I'm that go-to person all my family and friends come to when they are facing challenges, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. Loves, I pray all is well with you, that you have been taking care of yourself, journaling, hydrating, getting enough rest, and trying to eat better. So loves, you know, I like to say the phrase, life be lifing. And, you know, sometimes we can get ourselves into what we call just autopilot. You have to go pick up the kids. You have to cook dinner. You have to go to work. You have to pay the bills. You have to take care of your loved ones. You have to take care of maybe your parents. And sometimes, loves, we may just bite off a little bit more than we can chew. And you may not realize that you may become irritable, that maybe you have lost weight, maybe you have gained weight, maybe you can see it physically. It might be visible within your eyes, or just, you know, your body structure, or your posture. So loves, what I'm saying is, make sure that you know the red flags to look for. It could be for yourself, or someone close to you, someone in your circle, or maybe even someone you work with. It could be maybe that person might become irritable. That person may become a little isolated. That person may not want, and what I mean by isolated, possibly may not want to participate in work or family activities. These are all kind of red flags that you need to pay attention to, because mental health is very heightened right now. So just make sure that you are looking out for yourself. And sometimes, as I just mentioned, you may not realize that you're irritable, that you're snapping at people. And it just may be a moment in your life where you just have to stop the madness and just stop and assess everything. And it's like, and ask yourself, what can I do differently to minimize this stress? What can I do to change the trajectory of the circumstances right now? What can I do, and how can I do it, and how do I execute this? How do I execute the plan? So, loves, again, if you see some red flags that are in yourself, in someone else, you may need, and also too, it could be something medical. So make sure that you are keeping up with your medical appointments, making sure you're keeping up with dental appointments, because believe it or not, the bacteria in our mouths, if not taken care of properly, we ingest it into our systems, and it can cause some issues within your body. I do know of 2 people who developed the same type of diseases, and they're not related, don't even know each other, and that's when I realized, hey, maybe there's some type of correlation to oral care. So just make sure you're keeping those dental appointments, those medical appointments. And you know what? If you feel that life been lifing too much and that it's just been coming down on you, you can call 988, and that's for yourself, and that's for family and friends, loved ones, someone you are just extremely concerned about. You just notice that there is a big change. They don't smile like they used to. They're just not the same person. And we're human. Things happen, and sometimes it is just a little bit of an overload. And some of us are used to operating in autopilot or survival mode, and we just keep going, and we just don't realize. So look out for yourselves, look out for your loved ones, and remember, call 988 if it just gets to be too much. I am Michele Boyd. Until next time, loves, peace, love, and roll easy.
Speak the truth. Tell them, I'm telling you, if that isn't some inspiration to get yourself together, put yourself first, okay? Get things checked out. And even when you go and get things checked out, there's always something that you can do, along with whatever the doctors say and do, but there's things that you can do.
Actually, it was interesting that she pointed out about oral health. Mm-hmm. When the segment before her with Kaptain Krunch, you'll have to get into his story, had part of his problem was from I believe a tooth infection.
Yes.
Developed
I'm not even going into that right now. But you can go and catch that story on the Queen Silvy show, where we had Kaptain Krunchflakes on the show, where he ended up in a coma for 2 weeks, had to learn how to talk, walk, and eat. And that's all I'm going to say, because it's so in-depth and serious, very serious. And you can catch that on the Queen Silvy show, going on the website, the Queen Silvy show. Go down and you'll see the picture of Kaptain Krunchflakes. Just touch it, and it'll take you right to that show.
Double click it, it'll put you to the YouTube link.
That's right. And hey, thank you so much, Michele Boyd, for bringing it. I mean, you really bring it, and we are so honored that you are aboard this platform, sharing and bringing, inspiring the world on this terrific Thursday. Later on, I'm telling you, Carrie Lee Pye Jones is going to blow you down. You hear me? So put a pillow down so when you fall, you don't hurt your bones or nothing, but she going to blow you down. And right now, we're going to get blown down with Phantom Frost.
Studio Cats.
And Phantom Frost is going to give you, what do you call it when you're doing it in your car? like the late night show people do.
Mobile messaging.
Well, it's something like that.
A little bit of mobile messaging and talking to you a little bit about music.
While he cruised in the vehicle. So let's check it out
Musical
within his
theory.
segment. Studio Cats. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? This is Fantom Frost. Come back to my friend's house, watching Netflix and eating pizza. So I have a Sunday drive, or a Saturday drive, I should say. So I kind of like think about music, playing other people's music, and kind of, I guess you could say, looking at my music and comparing why mine's not more like that music. Because music that influences you usually has you create something similar, even if it's still your own music. And there's court cases going through now for the AI music, and me and Krunchflakes have discussed this a lot about AI making music, and there are I just read that Spotify took down 72, I think it was like 7,200 cases of AI static music, whatever that actually means. I think maybe it's music that is used to manipulate the system to pay out money, which, you know, anybody that's going to have a system, somebody's going to learn how to take advantage of it. Same thing that happens in government, whether you're Republican or Democrat. Same thing's going to happen anywhere. Somebody's going to find a way around it to make music or to make money from nefarious means. And they say that's what drains a lot of the money that's supposed to be paid out to artists, of which I guess you could say is valid, but I think that's more of an excuse for them not to pay out either more money, or the fact that people that are real artists like myself, they have a policy in place that if your song is played less than 1,000 times in a year, you don't get any royalties from it. So that's a big bullshit motion from them that I don't agree with. But at the time I thought, it's a promotional thing. You put it up there, people listen to it. You have a better chance of people listening to it because it seems like everybody has a Spotify account. But the fact that it's available on other accounts too, or on other streaming platforms, is, I don't know. I do know if they do pay out, they don't pay out a lot. Now I think in my music, in the 7 years that I've had it online, I've made probably about $200 from it, and I've had a lot of streams on at least one particular song, of which I do plan to put the rest of my old albums back up. I do have them ready, they're all mastered. I just haven't taken the time to do that. So that's something I need to do, is get them back up there. And I think going forward, I'm not going to have them on Spotify. As well as Krunchflakes told me of a way to take down albums at a time, or take them off Spotify, I should say, to remove them from Spotify. Now, is that a big punishment for Spotify? Probably not. Probably not at all. But the more people do it, the more people that are at least aware of the problem that's going on. And that goes for government as well. The system that's there, people are going to abuse it. But there are more people probably benefiting from those systems rather than abusing them. And the ones that are abusing them, that are not identified, are the ones of the big business corporations that are making, money off of things that the small people do. All companies do it. Anyway, that's past the 4-minute mark now, so y'all take care and keep frosting.
am Fantom Frost, keeping it frosty. And I hope you guys are keeping it frosty too. And stay on that ice until next week where you get more of Studio Cats. You know, I did give a shout out to Nermal the cat.
Did you really?
I didn't.
Okay.
So I'm
hi, Nermal.
shout out Nermal, because Nermal be running things. If you don't know,
if
you don't know now, you know. You hear me? Look forward to more next week, Fantom Frost. Thank you so much for coming aboard this platform, bringing it. See, I'm still working on my
Duck skills.
Yeah, I'm still working on
scratching skills. Is that what they call that?
I'm getting good, real good at it. So you'll see. I'm gonna release it real soon. Maybe by Christmas. Maybe by Christmas, I'll be ready.
Be a good Christmas stocking stuffer for everybody.
But let's get it on with one of my favorite segments, and that is the Now You Know Show Question of the Week, where my good friends, my good kings and queens, video in their answer to the show question of the week. And Smooth, this week's show question
Come up with
is...
the show question? Wow. There's a hell of a question. Silvy, it says right here, if money were no object, what would you do with your time?
None of your business. No, I'm just playing. We have some who will definitely tell you, and that's Pamela Anderson, Fantom Frost, Mara Riley, and Kayne Petiniot. Check it out.
Hi, this is Pam, and I'm here to answer your question of the week for Now You Know. If money was not an object, what would I do with my time? Well, if money was not an object, with my time, I would do me. I would do me. I would spend my time working on and completing my bucket list. All things Pam, everything that I ever thought I wanted to do would be on this list, and I will be doing it. Now, this is Pam, and I thank you for listening to me. And I can be reached on my Facebook support group page, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. And I will be completing my bucket list if money was not an object.
Hey, it's Fantom Frost. I'm here to answer the question of the week, and that is, if money was no object, which let's hope that is the case one day, what would I do with my time? And I've always thought what I would do, if I could do, would be get an RV and travel the country, seeing all the sites that I want to see, taking pictures, and it would be with Nermal, and I would have my keyboards, and I would make music on the road like that, and just be a traveling nomad. Anyway, that's my answer. Y'all take care. Keep frosty.
Hi there, this is Marva Riley, and the question of the week is, if money was no object, what would I do with my time? I'm going to take that to mean money being no object, meaning I have unlimited amount of money. And I think I would be advocating for world peace. For world peace. I would spend as much money as I could to push for and advocate for world peace, for no person on earth being hungry, and equal rights and justice for all humanity. If money was not an object for me, I will be rooting for oneness and equality for all humanity. This is Marva Riley. I'm a holistic health advocate, and you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Substack, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have written 4 amazing health and wellness books that can be bought on Amazon or any online bookstore. Let's take care of each other. We are one humanity, one big human family.
So the question of this week
is, if money were no object, what would you do with your time? And that is a great question. I would honestly go all around the world preaching the gospel to people. I would travel everywhere and share the love of Christ with people and get my music out there so I could share Christ's love with everyone. That is my heart's desire, and tour the world.
Did you like that? You
travel,
did.
travel. Yeah, we did the RV thing for
ain't
a
nothing
minute
wrong
or
with
two.
that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Do what you got to do. Handle
that
that.
got expensive for a minute, though. Man, that ain't a cheap way to live.
No, but I love it.
But
I
you had
love
fun.
it. I tell you,
We
I
had
love
fun.
it. And I love your answers as well. But hey, there's more. Oh, yes, there is.
Can't be.
We have Sylvia Wilson-Elson, Marie McKenzie, Michele Boyd, and Tamar Easley. Check it out.
See what they have to say. Queen.
Yeah.
Hi. Thanks for tuning into this week's segment of the Now You Know question of the week. I am Queen Sylvia, and the question of the week is, what if money was no option? What would you do with your time? Oh my God, I would absolutely craft and bless people with the beautiful crafts that I create. I would also travel the world, and I would just bless so many people. That's what I would do with my time, but mainly crafting and traveling. Those are the main things that I would do with my time. Thanks, Queen Sylvia and Smooth Tim, for this opportunity. Again, I am Queen Sylvia. You can follow me on Facebook at Sylvia Wilson Elgin and Sylvia in the Community and Crown Waymaker Creations. Also on YouTube at Extraordinary People 4158. Bye.
Hello, I am Marie, and I'm here today to answer the question of the week, which is, if money were no object, what would you do with your time? Well, if money were no object, I'd spend my time helping sexual assault survivors heal and making sure they receive the compassionate care they deserve. I'd expand my work with healthcare teams so that providers everywhere are trained to deliver trauma-informed, survivor-centered care. Survivors would never again walk into a healthcare setting and feel dismissed, unsafe, or alone. Additionally, I'd make time for joy and balance, traveling with my husband and engaging in things and activity that bring me joy and keep me grounded, because caring for myself helps me care for others even better. I am Marie McKenzie, your sexual assault coach, helping healthcare teams care for sexual assault survivors with confidence. Connect with me on social media at Marie McKenzie Coaching. See you next time.
Hey, Queen Sylvie, Smooth Tim, and everyone. I'm Michelle. I'm here to answer the question of the week, which is, if money were no object, how would you spend your time? I would spend my time with family. I would travel the world. I would find an organization or two to volunteer my time and give back to others, because I do find it fulfilling to give back to others. So that's what I would do with my time if money were no object. Spend time with family, travel the world, and give back. I am Michele Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist. Until next time, bye.
Hey, it's Tay, and if money were no object, I would probably do just about the same things with my time. That's crochet, dance randomly, spend time with family. I only have a few friends. I would go travel to spend more time with friends. I would go travel more in general. If money were no object, I could just pick up and go wherever. I definitely get some more stamps on my passport. But in general, I would just do things, just the little things that make me happy, you know, crocheting, cooking little things that, you know, make me smile. Is there anything extravagant? Money were no object. I guess I'm just one for the simple things. All right, now you know. Bye.
That was simple.
That was great. A lot of you guys gonna be traveling on the road.
Traveling people better get some good luggage.
Passing past me and Smooth, but you know what? It's great, and I wish that for everyone in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because it is so challenging and hard. We all need a little break, a little R&R, a little peace of mind. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. We jumped off last week or so.
Yeah, right on. But hey, you know, I am honored that you are here. I want to take a time before we get into Carrie Lee Pye Jones. I want to take a moment to thank you. That's right. I thank you for being here, listening and watching, passing the word around for the super greatness we provide every week, every Thursday, with the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. I also thank you, Pamela Anderson, and You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, LP with LPs Flavor Review, God's Word to be Heard with Superstar, Kayne Petiniot, Captain Krunchflakes, Krunch Kove, Empowering Moments with Michi, that's Michele Boyd, and Studio Cats with Fantom Frost. Everyone that participated this week with the show question of the week, Pamela Anderson, Fantom Frost, Marva Riley, Kayne Petiniot, Sylvia Wilson Elgin, Michele Boyd, Marie McKenzie, and Tamar Easley. We thank you all so very much. If you'd love to come aboard and be a part, that's right, you, and be a part of the Now You Know show question of the week panelists, maybe you want to start your own segment aboard the platform, or you might want to be a guest on the Queen Silvy show. Smooth's going to give you that information on how you can get in contact, and he'll definitely get things taken care of, as well as how we can be followed on social media.
Absolutely. Throughout the show, you've seen scrolling top of the screen. Easy way if you'd like to be a contestant on the Sylvia Mid game. If you'd like to possibly host a segment on the Now You Know show, or maybe be a guest on the Queen Silvy show, simply go to www.thequeensilvyshow.com. There's a contact tab. Drop your email along with a message. If you'd like to catch up on our past episodes, go to YouTube. YouTube channel is also The Queen Silvy Show.
That's right.
And that'll bring back all of the shows that we are involved with, as well as some other individual projects and collaborative projects. We do all kinds of little things.
It's a lot of stuff there.
Please
available.
subscribe on that channel if you would.
You know how sometimes you watch TV, you watch a series, and you sit there and binge watch. Well, you can binge watch on YouTube, the Queen Silvy show. So much there.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of different
So much there is for you. And while you're there, like Smooth says, subscribe if you will. What? Carrie Lee Pye Jones. Hey, she bad. Her husband is bad too. Her husband also is a musician, guitarist, blues player by the name of Andrew Junior Boy Jones. He's bad too.
He can jam too.
They collaborate and they also do their own thing individually. But listen, Carrie Lee Pye Jones is bad. You don't ever think about me. That's the name of the tune that we're going to be playing. I mean, she keeping it real. When she say that, she mean it. Can say it with spunk and fire. But you can follow her at Kerrie, Kerrie Jones, on all social media platforms. You can go to the website. It's jonesbluesboy.com, because it's a collaboration with her and also her husband, Andrew Junior Boy Jones, doing some fantastic things. I want you to do something fantastic, and that is take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Spread the word. Be kind to your neighbors, if you will, and enjoy your morning, noon, evening, wherever you are, because I'm going to have my evening snack in just a moment. So, with that said,
hey, we're out of here. Until next week, you enjoy. Do you ever think about me? We'll find out, won't we?
In the morning and you're not at home, spending sleepless nights in this bed alone. I'm lying here tossing and turning while you have your good time. When you're doing what you're doing, do I ever cross Do you ever think about me? Even the blind can see that you never think about me. Yeah. I try to do the things that you want me to do. Every hour, every minute of the day, I think about you. I always apologize after we fought. When you think about me, it's always an afterthought. Do you ever think about me? Do you ever think about me? Even the blind can see that you never think about me. Yeah. Do you ever think about me? Do you ever think about me? Even the blind can see that you never